Hi, my name is Suzette Munoz. I'm an English Government and YCS triple major. We're going to start off this lesson of changing/adding majors in the College of Liberal Arts with a Kahoot game. This Kahoot game is going to have 5 questions. They're going to be really short questions asking general knowledge about the School of Liberal Arts. So the first question is how many majors are there? There's 47. What building is this? Which is going to be the RLP. Where the school with the biggest population, true or false? It's false. CNS is actually the school with the biggest population. How many majors are restricted? There's 7 majors that are restricted in the College of Liberal Arts, and it's true or false. Plan 2 is both a major and an honors program, and the answer is true. So that's the first icebreaker that I'm gonna do, and then we're gonna start off by letting y'all know something about the College of Liberal Arts. So the College of Liberal Arts is the second biggest college in UT. We have 47 majors, and almost all of these majors can be pursued as minors. There's a lot of cross-listing within majors and breadth between classes in the School of Liberal Arts. So for example, when you're learning in one class about civil wars, and in the other class you're going to be learning about what civil wars mean to civilization. So that's what I mean when I say breadth in classes. As a COLA student, you're more likely to be receiving a well-rounded education. Many students at the College of Liberal Arts feel at a loss if you're not a pre-law student or you're not a pre-med student. So I just want to reassure you that you're getting the education that you need here. Most employers are looking for people that have a broad understanding of how people work and are flexible and can adapt to fast-paced environments, and that's what the School of Liberal Arts offers. And how do you learn this? You learn this through our humanity courses, through history, in order to avoid past mistakes, through the learning of empathy, and that can be most well accomplished in the School of Liberal Arts. So just know that you're in the right place here. So we're going to the meat. So how do you go about adding or changing majors? It's actually really easy. It's not daunting at all. For most of the majors in the School of Liberal Arts, you can actually just declare it. So the process is you will go to a departmental advisor or attend an information session for the major they want to change it to. So there's 47 majors, but as I said, we do have 7 majors that are restricted. So this is economics, environmental science, government, health and society, international relations and global studies, psychology. For these majors, you would have to go to an information session. Some of these are restricted, some of them are not. So the government is not actually restricted. They just want you to go to an information session just so you can learn about the degree and just be sure. And then there you would declare as a major or as a changing majors or adding majors. And then the second is the department advisor will write a note in the student's record if they are approved to add the major. Usually, let's say you're applying for the spring semester, you're applying to change to government, then your major would be added in the fall. And you can actually go to the advisors and ask them to advise you what courses you should take, because you know how advising works. You have to get advice before you add classes. So just make sure to meet with that advisor. And then after getting department approval, the student will go to the dean's office in J. Bauer in the second floor to complete a college change form. This is if you're internally transferring from another college. Just know that. And then what about the restricted majors? So what are the restricted majors that make it a little hard to get into these? So there's economics, environmental science, which is bachelor's degrees in geography, health and society, humanities, international relations and global studies, psychology, and urban studies. A lot of these are very niche majors, and they just want to make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into. Doesn't mean that they're going to deny you if you're already in the College of Liberal Arts, but it's just letting you know about the process in these. So for example, psychology will let you transfer in if you are under 60 hours in the College of Liberal Arts, and if you have a GPA of 3.25, which is very achievable, but they just want to let you know what you're getting yourself into. That's why it's a little harder to get into those, but it's not difficult at all. And then what are some of the restrictions that we have? So students who have completed over 60 hours or 4 long semesters may transfer to most colleges. So students should meet with the department major they are interested in. The advisor will explain the process. However, you will still need to submit an academic plan if you are after 4 long semesters to just make sure that you are graduating on time. And if you ever need help with that academic plan, your advisor will help you through that. And they're actually not that hard, not that daunting. So if you ever need help, you can come to me as well. And then there is a minimum of 2.0 to transfer into most colleges. It's just to make sure that you will graduate on time, and that's a graduation requirement. So 2.0 is the minimum that you should be having. And let's say that you don't know what major you're switching into. There's always Wayfinder and Ask Libby. Wayfinder is actually a website made up by the School of Undergraduate Studies, and it has a list all the majors in UT and like what you would do with the specific majors. So if you don't know, that's a good source to go to. And then you also have Ask Libby. Ask Libby is basically a person behind a computer that answers your questions. So any question that you have about the College of Liberal Arts, you just email asklibby@austin.utexas.edu, and you can ask them whatever you want, and they will get back to you within a day. And then closing, just want to make sure, I want to leave y'all with this tweet that has been actually roaming around. And it basically says that, so if we hate the cost of college so much, let's get rid of all gen education that aren't related to a major. Why do I have to take music class when my major is meteorology? It makes no sense. It's a huge waste of money. High school is for broad education, college is for specialization. I just want to tell you that general education is a privilege, and as a person that's pursuing 3 majors, it's a privilege for me to be pursuing my passions, but I do think there's some value into it. The College of Liberal Arts teaches you empathy, how to navigate different systems, and basically how to be a better human, and I hope that y'all take this to heart and when you're thinking about majors in College of Liberal Arts. Any questions?